Welcome in. I feel like this is going to be a big reading for some of you. So, this could be your weekly reading, this could be the next 6 months, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not fitting, then it is not for you. What I will say is there have been a few numbers that have been repeating lately. So, if you've been seeing them, it might be for you as well. So, the most recent one that I just saw, I had press recorded and I got distracted because I forgot to message someone. So I was like, I better message them. I turned back because I was like, oh, am I recording? Yes, I was. And I saw the numbers 333. So for someone here, that could be significant. There's also been 444, 555, 1616, and the other one is 1919. Okay. All right. I also have a message from, it's not just one loved one, but I went into a meditation to see what messages come in, and this is what came up. So the first thing I got was get out of your mind. And with the clarification I'm getting right now is you're feeling very clouded, and you might be even getting in your own way where you're almost seeking to find the answers, or you feel like you know the answers. And there has to be a time where you have to seek for the answers, because it's not always going to come from within, and it's not always something that you can easily search, because you can search and read and find all this information, but you sometimes need someone to come in and give you real life experience, who is able to give you what their experience is. I've got the King of Wands and the World. I'll get to those in a moment. Also got the word pine cones, and I think this was in a way a message from a relative or someone who you knew from the other side, because pine cones felt very specific. And all I got with this one, and even when I'm wanting more clarification, I'm getting, you'll know what it means. Pine cones. Pine cones, just looking up the meaning spiritually, I figured I'd look it up. And it is a symbol of spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and the third eye, because it resembles the pineal gland in the human brain. It is widely revered as an emblem of higher consciousness, intuition, and internal life. It might be symbolic even if it's not something specific for someone here, but I feel that it was meant to be symbolic to someone who's receiving this message. So the first thing I got here is the King of Wands. When we're shuffling, as you saw, they were trying to jump out. It feels, again, that we're trying to control a lot here. It's giving someone who wants a bit more structure in their life. So the way you're seeing that you need to structure is to write a list, stick to the list and stick to the plan, and don't deviate from that plan. But I feel you need to expand and not stay so inside your head. The next one is the world, and the world is really speaking for this collective, saying you do need to expand your horizons and allow yourself to be free in whatever way you need to be free. For some of you, it could be a case of that you need to allow yourself to be more receptive to the messages that come in, or you need to be more receptive to change and the things that you can't control, because when you stop trying to control the narrative, I feel for a lot of this collective, you're going to start seeing changes happen, and they're going to happen a lot quicker than what you are currently moving at. Because it feels as if every time you're trying to control, or every time you're trying to take more control, it feels almost as if you're taking more steps back. We also got a few names. So this was in the meditation. I wrote these down. So I got Bethany, Terrence, Hamilton. I also got Chiron. I went to put a C, but I got told no, it's a K. And these could be first names, they could be last names. This could be someone receiving the message, or this could be from someone from beyond as well. I will get to the other messages on this as well. So I'm asking your guides, ancestors, whoever is with us currently, whoever's connected to us, to please give the message. So I've got a couple of cards here. So I've got the Mermaid of Immersion, and it says complete commitment. Amazing. Okay, and the other one that came out was a loyal guardian, magical protector is there for you. This one here. Okay. So going back to the first card that came out, the Mermaid of Immersion. Yeah, so when you're getting the message, get out of your mind. Get out of your mind. This is really telling you that once you let go, once you release some of the control that you've been trying to, so there's certain things here that you can't control. So you can't control if Nancy at the workplace has bad breath, or you can't control the weather. What you can control is Nancy has bad breath. Maybe offer a mint, because it's a subtle way of, oh, I'm having a mint. Would you like one? And then when it comes to the weather, you can look up on your phone to see what the weather is, or watch the news to see what the weather's going to be. Is that simple? You're also feeling as if you're going in a circle. So I think I mentioned that already, where the more control you try to have, the stronger that pushback is. So it can be a circle where you feel, okay, I really need to write down. I need to do this, this, and this, and this. And you're like, okay, first thing on the list, I need to do this. And then you go to do it, and something happens, or something is making it hard for you to do it. And then you're at a point where you're going, I'm going to have to rewrite my list now, because now I've got more things. And it feels like this never ending list where you keep adding. And let go of that list. You need to release it. I'm not saying start over again, because I've got the word, do I have to start over? No, you're not starting over again. You're letting go. You got it. You got what you need. And a loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. This one is a card here for you for a reason. For some of the collective, it feels as if that you've been in a little bit of a denial about everything. And I feel you've already been told about the control, or maybe someone's even said, you seem really stressed. You might want to hold back on controlling the situation, or let someone else take the reins, or something like that. And you might even be having weird dreams. These dreams are there for your reason. You're getting them because your subconscious and your even at a soul level is telling you it's too much. You're trying to control too much. And the reason why you got a loyal guardian card is to remind you that you're never really truly alone. Your ancestors are with you, your angels, your guides, yeah, whatever you want to refer to them. They are there for you. They are with you always. You just need to ask. Okay, let's get more messages here from them. Oh, okay. I feel like, yeah, here's a couple more. Okay, let's have a look. So we got the fairy bee. My life is sweet. We've also got Elizabeth and the lion. It's time to become a great leader. We've also got deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions to unknown places in the darkness. And the wolf moon. I'll watch over you. This is definitely giving the energy that you want. You're wanting everything to be okay. You're wanting to have, it feels that you're wanting to have your cake and eat it too. That saying is, or the, yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it too. And this is really referring to you cannot enjoy two mutually exclusive things at the same time. It's not literally cake. Okay? But you're wanting control, you're also wanting things to be easier, you're also wanting to be less stressed, you're also wanting to be, and I feel this is definitely very broad, but for a lot of the collective, it will be, and this is more an observation than anything, want to be financially stable. And I feel for a lot of you, it will be the financial stability as well. But in order to have the less stress, the financial freedom, or being more financially well off in whatever way it is well off for you, it's the things you need to let go, because the control that you're wanting is stopping you from having the life you want. And it's not about the cake and eating it too. It's about choosing whether you want to have the cake or if you want to eat it. Now, Elizabeth and the Lion, it is time to become a great leader. This one makes sense because the last part of this message was remain strong. You know your excellence. Allow the tears to fall. Okay. So the remain strong is really giving this leader one. And the reason why I'm feeling that is because it's more, I'm getting more yeses with this, with that message in particular. And it is a case that this, you might not be a traditional leader, but you are someone who is supposed to help. It might not be a younger generation, but you're meant to help people in whatever way that means for you. So you could be someone who is a teacher, help those children see a great deal of difference. You could be a doctor, so you could be helping them in whatever ways you can there. But whatever you're meant to do, you're meant to help in a broad spectrum of whatever field you're in or whatever your soul is meant to be called to. That is what you're meant to help. You're meant to help others understand whatever you do. So whether you're someone who works in the medical field or someone who works in the military or whatever it is, you are meant to help people. If it's the military, you may be needing to help in some ways of, we have good structure, but we also need to be open to new ideas. If you're a doctor, you could be going, have we looked into alternative ways of healing people? Alternative ways of helping them? Is it necessary to always have a pill? The deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So whatever field you find yourself into, whatever you're drawn to, whatever your soul is drawn to, that is where you're meant to be making changes. Because although it might be something that may have been done in the past, or it could be something that you had felt drawn to, there is some reason why, because you're going to see patterns, or you're going to see things where they could be improved, and you have the ability to make those changes. You are the one who is going to be seeing those changes not only be in your mind's eye or in your head, you're going to bring them into fruition, and you're going to bring them into the light. And it's all about that perspective of how you bring it in. At the moment, it feels as if, because you're trying to control, and it could be that you're seeing already the patterns. You might be going, this is not good, and I need to put these ideas out. I need to work out who I need to talk to. You're not quite at that space, because you're not at a space where you have brought the evidence. It's not about trying to find someone else to fix it. It's about you understanding, okay, there is a problem, and what is the solution, and then bringing that to them. Because if you can find the solution, that is going to not only help you, but it helps your industry as well. I will also mention, now some of you may have already noticed it, there was a rose that I drew, and this is the one I just saw a rose, and I saw one with 2 thorns. And the thorns, I feel, really represent your 2 minds of wanting to help, but also wanting to have someone else do it, but you're also wanting to control exactly how you get to someone. So maybe it's so you can get the credit or something like that. But I feel when you try to grab, and the reason why I got this rose, I believe, is because if we grab a rose when it's got the thorns on, it's going to prick us, it's going to hurt. And it's on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side we try to approach it from. The side of control, it's going to still prick us. But the amazing thing with roses, we can shave off the thorns, so it no longer pricks us. And you need to go into that concept of how do you shave off. That's the thing you can control. You then also got Wolf Moon, I will watch over you. And this is a reminder from a loved one here. It could be from the Bethany, Terrence Hamilton, Chiron, whoever. They are there watching over you. And they are also helping you, guide you. You might even feel their presence around you, or you might have their name pop in your head. And you might go, oh, I love thinking of them. And you might feel a warm touch on your shoulder. Just wondering. Yeah. And so, generally speaking, it's believed that if it's on the left side, it is a guardian angel or your spirit guide, or could be a departed loved one. And if it's on the right side, it's a friend or someone that you knew but wasn't maybe family related as as such. But these warm feelings that you feel, the name of the person that you first thought of when I said that it's probably someone that pops up in your head, that's the person who's been watching over you. And they're not the only one, but they are always there with you. I am going to end this one with a bit of a affirmation or a message from an angel. So let's see what messages come in for the collective today. What messages do the angels have for the collective today? Thank you. Okay. So we've got Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Okay, I can't make that message up. So this has been the message for you. And again, this could be a week, 6 months. It feels this is definitely a timeless message, but it's one of the ones where I felt the timing of when this will all start rolling in will be dependent on you and how receptive you are to this message. The other thing is, if you're wanting a bit more tailored message for yourself specifically, I do have sessions down below and that you can book in. And if that's not something you're feeling called to, that is perfectly fine. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.